starts at the top of the FBI and the Justice Department.
Yeah.
The State Department.
You would think that him knowing something about the law would be to know that if you're under a microscope or if you're being looked at, keep your mouth shut.
He's above the law, so he can say whatever he wants. And with no, I mean, if there's no consequences for all this stuff, law in America is dead.
Well, that's it. That's
this
why.
Is it right here.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well, that's why I'm looking at right now. We're at a very big crossroads right now because you got this Syria bombing thing to me that which crossed the line. Really pissed about that. The only possible thing that can save Trump now in the 18 elections would be two things. He has to go ahead and start throwing people in jail, number one. Has to do that. Because if we don't see some accountability, then it's just going to be more.
I don't see how anybody who voted for Trump prior could not vote for him again. I don't see how a voter who voted for Trump in the last election could ever vote Democrat.
Well,
But
here's the problem with this: when you lie to someone, they're going to start seeking other options.
There ain't no other options.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, come 2020, 3 years is a long way away.
Well, I mean, if you think somebody else is going to steal the nomination, get the nomination.
I think Rand Paul could do it.
I don't think so. I think Donald says it so straight that.
Not if he keeps screwing people over. Not if he keeps on lying to us about Syria. I'm telling you, he lost a lot of his base with Syria.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He lost a lot of his base with Syria. The other thing that could help him out a great deal is if he goes ahead and has North Korea come to the table, give up their nuclear weapons. He'll get the Nobel Peace Prize for that.
Yeah.
But he has to do those two things. He has to do those two things.
I don't see how you have any other options other than just get the country away.
Well, I understand we understand that any other option is horrible.
I think everybody else will harm.
But it's still, why do we always have to be stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Because we are,
I know, we're really,
at least we have that I mean, if it wasn't for this, by this time, I mean, in Hillary's first 100 days, she wanted open borders and bringing, 50,000 plus immigrants.
Thank you.
By this time, America would have been, we
would have already been bombing in Syria with troops.
Yeah, well,
and probably a third world war by now.
Yeah,
the borders would have been wide open. I wouldn't be able to be out here. They probably haven't, the internet would be completely purged and controlled. Yeah.
We got a reprieve, and I think America gave us a reprieve. Will be there for us again.
What do you think, though? He seems to be crawfishing. I'm looking at it this way. So I think the deep state's starting to get to him. 2 fires in Trump Tower. Because after the first one, they doubled, tripled security. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just last week, 10 days ago, 54th floor, one person died.
I knew that one.
Yeah, someone died in this one.
Yeah, I know that.
So there's been 2 fires. His family was poisoned. His son is poisoned. His wife. Then, of course, his attorney's office got raided.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So they probably have some really deep shit on him now, and they're going to start really squeezing him. And I think that's why he went into Syria, because that was an obvious false flag. It was an obvious false flag. And even if it wasn't, what business is it of ours if 40 people die in Syria?
Yeah.
What do we care? I mean, we got people dying here.
Yeah. Well, he may make some mistakes, but when I think it comes push to shove, I think he's got the same base. I really do. Because I don't think there's any option but then just to give it away.
Well, indeed. But if he's got to start. He can't keep screwing. He can't keep capitulating. He's got to go ahead. I mean, look, he's got to get. He should have gotten rid of Sessions a long time ago and put a pit bull in there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people should be on the defensive. I mean, you said it. Comey shouldn't be out giving book tours. He should be in jail.
And the rest of them. Just to think that the deep state started at the highest levels of government. You know, you were thinking congressmen, senators when all that started, but now it's like the head of the FBI, his deputy guy, and down the row.
Even the generals.
Yeah, with Clapper and Brennan.
Yeah.
Man, and he beat them he beat them, and he had the whole federal government almost again. Yeah, that's why I think America's going to be there again. I really do. That was the most exciting night of my life to watch that election. It was better than it was better than when the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Oh shit! Yeah,
you know, America was at stake.
Yeah. New Orleans needed that money at the time. America now to get their people out of business without having to pay saved money for it. You see what I'm saying? That was right after the hurricane.
Yeah. Well, that
when
was
the
a
Saints
beautiful
won
win.
the Super Bowl. You know how it goes.
You know,
they know how to raise money.
Election night saved America, at least for
Well, hopefully we keep on going.
Well,
but because we don't know what they got on his lawyer and how he. We don't know.
It may not be, offensible to, prosecute.
It ain't
despite the ugly stuff.
I like how you said that.
Even with that dossier came out, all that ugly stuff we didn't know was true or not, he still won.
Yeah.
America, the people who voted him in didn't care about any of it.
Well,
they cared about the alternative mostly.
We were at revolutionary stage.
Oh, totally.
We were. And we're still there. We ain't out of the woods.
Well, if the left ever had, if the right ever had to go really fight the left, and you know who would win?
Oh,
the right would win.
What about a day?
Yeah, I mean, they're just like wimpy little kids who go out and think they're in the mass are strength or powerful. They hadn't faced any real right wing yet.
Well, I'm out there every day proving that once you go stick up, come back at them, they cower. They walk away. Yeah. Indeed.
Here's the right, baby. You want to go?
Yeah. Let me introduce you to some devil's disciples.
You ain't seen our first string yet. Because you haven't been worth it yet. But that's what I think Trump's, supporters can't do anything else. How can you vote? I mean, if they did that, they'd be getting America.
Well, I'm hoping that even if they should, because some of them are abandoning Trump, they're really pissed. At least they might won't give up on the Senate and the Congress and put some real good patriots in there. I mean, there's talk of either making Scalise or Jim Jordan Speaker of the House. That'd be a good move.
Yeah, I like that. Did you see the thing with Ellison? He's a Muslim.
What did he do now?
Well, he's on a movement to get more Muslims elected to Congress. He said he's one. He says 1 and then 2 and then 4 and then 8, then 16 and then 32.
Let him say it. He's shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah.
Let him say it.
Yeah.
They bury themselves every time they open their mouths.
I hope so.
Of course they are.
Scourging the earth right now.
I mean, they're walking around with communist flags. How many people are you going to attract that way?
The other communists, but I don't think there's enough of them to outweigh the, right.
The millennials, of course, are like there. I don't believe it. I don't know about the surveys too. I don't know where to check with them because you got, like they said, 51% of the millennials right now believe that feelings should be part of the First Amendment.
Yeah.
If you hurt someone's feelings, that you get,
that's coming from Europe.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I
hurt somebody's feelings every day.
I talked to a country that don't even want me.
I talked to a journalist from Germany the other day, and I asked her, is it true that you got, you can't say the Holocaust doesn't exist there? That's true. She goes, that's true. I says, then can you explain to me how you can have free speech and restrict it at the same time? How do you do that?
I'm following a guy named Reese Combs. He's from England. And I'm following The Voice of Europe on Facebook. Horrible stuff. They banned one guy coming to England because he was going to do a kind of an anti-immigrant.
They bought 2 female journalists from England. 2 female journalists they banned.
Yeah. Yada. You follow Yada?
Yada?
Yeah. A woman. Britain first? You ever follow Britain?
The old bulletproof vest fund, if you'd like to give anything, any small donation, it's always appreciated. Brother man.
But I still think Trump supporters aren't going to vote well.
Well, again, if only because they have no other choice.
Well, they're going to have to make Trump look horribly bad.
Listen to me what you did. Well, you about to change the game out here. You got people in their feelings right here. Somebody gonna cry before we leave. Somebody gonna cry.
Oh, you ever watch Diamond and Silk?
Oh, sure.
I saw him right after last week on Fox, and they called Zuckerberg. She said, "You better buckle up, you buttercup."
Yeah, I know they're great. You ever listen to them? You ever hear Diamond and Silk?
What is that?
Diamond and Silk.
I don't watch
two
no
sisters.
TV.
No, these are on the internet.
Oh.
They're two sisters. They're two sisters that are Trump supporters, right?
Okay.
They will rip you up. They are so fucking right.
Facebook at all?
I do a little bit of Facebook.
Look up Diamond and Silk.
Yeah,
love them.
They will keep you in stitches. They banned them. Zuckerberg says they were a threat to the community.
Yeah.
That's like saying we're a threat to the community.
We're a threat to we are.
We are though. We're
snowflakes.
We're to the bywater. We split the bywater like Moses, right? It's wrong.
All right.
Take it how you want it. Take it how you want it. Grab that pussy. Grab my pussy how you want it, man. You gotta say, man, I like it.
Woo-wee.